Hello children and welcome to St. Ursula Girls High School and Junior College Nagpur's online teaching module. This is a class of Science 2 in which we have already started chapter 6, that is animal classification, and the topic in this module is traditional methods of animal classification. If you talk about the traditional method of animal classification, then there are only two groups or two classes, that is chordates and non-chordates. Before we go into the details of chordates and non-chordates, let us understand a few scientific terms that will be used in this module. The first is dorsal side and ventral side. If you look at this picture of the human body, then you will observe that the front side or the anterior side is the ventral side, while the posterior side or the back side is the dorsal side. That means the portion towards your belly is known as the ventral side, while the portion towards your back is known as the dorsal side. But if you look at the picture of this dog, in this, the top portion is the dorsal side, while the below portion is the ventral side. The second thing is pharyngeal gill slits. Now children, this might be a new term to you. Pharyngeal gill slits are usually found in aquatic animals. They perform the same function as your lungs and they look like this. Can you see the diagram? These are gill slits. Moving forward, the first group is non-chordates. The characteristics of non-chordate animals are as follows. Body is not supported by rod-like structure, which is a notochord. That means they do not have a spinal cord or a notochord. Pharyngeal gill slits are absent. Nerve cord is present. It is on the ventral side. And how is it? It is solid and it is in a pair. Heart, if present, is on the dorsal side. Dorsal side was which side? Dorsal side is the back or the front side. Let us go back again so that we understand. Dorsal side is the back side while ventral side is the front side. So again I am reading that nerve cord, if present, is present at the ventral side while heart is present at the dorsal side. Non-chordates are classified or divided into 10 phyla, which we will be studying in the coming up modules. Chordates. Characteristics of chordates are as follows. Body is supported by a notochord. Notochord or a spinal cord. Notochord is a structure which we will study in the next slide in detail. Pharyngeal gill slits or lungs are present for respiration. Nerve cord is present at the dorsal side of the body and it is hollow. Dorsal means the back side of the body. Heart is present in the ventral side of the body. Ventral side means the front side of the body. Now let us study what is a notochord. Notochord is a rod-like structure which is long and a supporting structure present at the dorsal side of the body. Dorsal means the back side of the body of animals. It keeps the nerve tissue isolated from the remaining body. Can you see over here the notochord? This is the notochord and in us we are chordates. So we have a spinal cord that is also a notochord. And what does it do? Inside the spinal cord, it is hollow. So inside the spinal cord, all the nerves are intact. This is a small overview from your book. All this we will study in detail, But let me first explain how the arrangement is done. This is a conventional system of animal classification. In this system, the kingdom is Animalia. The subkingdoms are non-chordates and chordates. In non-chordates, there are 10 phyla, but in chordates, the phyla is Chordata, which is again divided into three parts, three subphyla, that is Urochordata, Cephalochordata and Vertebrata. And after subphylum comes class, there are 6 classes. All this we have to study in detail. Each and every characteristics we will study in detail in the coming up modules. So the topmost is the kingdom. After kingdom there is subkingdom. After subkingdom there is phyla, then subphyla and then class. Okay. Now who did this classification? This classification was done is actually known as a 5 kingdom classification. The basis of this classification is a 5 kingdom classification. We have already, you remember the table I gave you in the earlier module? There in detail you will study what this 5 kingdom was and how they are classified. They are classified on the basis of certain criteria, that is body organization, body symmetry, body cavity, geminal layers and segmentation. And who did this? This was done by an American ecologist whose name was Robert Whittaker. In the next module, we will study these criteria which were decided by Robert Whittaker in detail. I hope you did the earlier assignment, the table that I gave to complete you, because if you don't do that, you will not understand which are the 5 kingdoms of classification. So children, here comes the end of the module. I hope you all were ready with your pencils and textbook and the rough notebook. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. May God bless you.